Hello friends, today I am not up with any previous year problem. Today we are going to discuss a well-known series, that is geometric series with a common ratio less than 1. And everyone knows that this series is a convergent series. That's why despite having infinite number of terms in the summation, we are going to get unique value of its sum. So today I am here with four very different methods to solve this problem, that is a convergent geometric series. So before starting the discussing all the four methods, please like my video if you like the methods, and also subscribe to my channel for more such content and videos. Let's start with the methods without wasting any time. So I am going to discuss method number 1, and this is, I think most of the students would know, that is, since it is a geometric series and geometric series contains half plus half square, 1 by 2 cube, and likewise. So the common ratio which I am getting is nothing but half. So I will multiply the whole equation by half and write it below, half of s, and the terms which I am going to write here, I will shift it one place right side and write it like this. Half into half, we will get half square. Likewise here also our 1 degree will increase. Likewise we will write, we have just a small concept what I have used here, shifting right hand side with 1 unit, one place. Now let's subtract the equations. What I will get, s 1 minus half equals to half. This will get cancelled out, this will also get cancelled out, so 0. Now s 1 minus half equals to half. If you simplify, you will get s equals to 1. So this is one of the methods where I got the summation as 1. Now let's discuss with the method 2. Method 2 is nothing, just using this algorithm, we generally learn the formula that summation equals to a divided by 1 minus r when r modulus of r is less than 1 and a is the first term. So directly we are going to use this formula. S equals to the first term is half. And what is the common ratio? Common ratio is also half. So half divided by 1 minus half will also turn out to be half, and this will cancel out and we'll get the value as 1. So this is also one method where we got the value correctly and that the value is 1. Now let's come with the other two methods which are very unique. So when we come to method 3 is s equals to, we have been given s equals to half square, half cube till infinity. Now let's rewrite taking half as common. The common ratio parts must be taken as common. Now rewrite 1 plus, because half has been taken common, so that's why 1, again half, then half square likewise. Now notice carefully, this part is nothing but the summation which you had been given in the question. So s equals to half of 1 plus s. Now let's solve. 2s equals to 1 plus s. Now if you will solve, you will get s equals to 1. So this is also one of the methods, because where we didn't remember any formula, where we didn't write this much, but we got the answer very easily. So this is one of the methods where you got the answer correctly. Now let's discuss the fourth method, which is a good one to think. In the fourth method, I will take the same summation, 1 by 2 plus 1 by 2 square plus 1 by 2 cube till infinity. Now the main theme here, because very few people can think of it using telescopic series or VN method over here to solve this summation. So I thought for doing something like telescopic series in this question, so I have come up with this idea. Let's write the general term. And what is the general term? TR equals to 1 by 2 raised to the power r. So if I now write intelligently, if anyone can see that 1 is nothing but 2 minus 1 also, so 2 raised to power r. Now if I split into partial fractions, what I'll get, 2 by 2 raised to power r minus 1 by 2 raised to power r. Now TR, that is the rth term, I am going to get 2 raised to power r minus 1 minus 1 by 2 raised to power r. So what I got, general term TR can be written as in the recurrence relation type, TR equals to TR minus 1 minus TR. So this is the equation what we got. Now S is nothing but summation of TR where R runs from 1 to infinity. So let's take summation both sides. Summation of R equals to 1 till infinity S equals to TR. Here what I will write, R equals to 1 till infinity and then TR minus 1 minus TR. If you carefully see, then it is T0 minus T1 plus T1 minus T2 plus T2 minus T3 plus dot 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 plus now if I write till the nth term, let's first of all evaluate for n terms. Now here what I will get, because Tn minus 1 minus Tn. So this terms will get cancelled out. Brackets last term cancels out the brackets first term. Similarly, this term will get cancelled out. So I will be left with T naught, that is T0 minus Tn as the sum. Now the required sum is limit n tends to infinity T0 minus Tn. T0 is nothing but 1 by 2 raised to 0 minus 1 by 2n, and here the limit will be there. 1 by 2 raised to 0 1, and since half is a smaller number than 1 and it is raised to the power that is limiting to infinity, then this term will tend to 0. So I can write that S equals to 1 when n is tending to infinity. So likewise also we can get the answer, and not only for half, for other series as well we can obtain the summation using this method. For example, if I take S equals to 1 by 6 plus 1 by 6 square plus 1 by 6 cube dot 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 till infinity. If I see TR equals to 1 by 6 raised to the power R, now you can multiply and divide by 6 minus 1. TR equals to 6 minus 1 divided by 6 minus 1, 6 raised to the power R. Now TR equals to 1 by 5 and split into partial fractions, then you will get 6 by 6 raised to the power R minus 1 by 6 raised to the power R. TR equals to 1 by 5, 1 by 6 raised to the power R minus 1 minus 1 by 6 raised to the power R. Once again you got TR equals to 1 by 5, TR minus 1 minus TR. So again if you apply here the summation, then also you can get to the answer very easily. So I thought that this is something brilliant thing which I thought, so I thought to share with you. So you are also eligible or capable of solving this summation using 4 very different methods. First of all, you can directly use the algorithm. Second, you can directly use the formula. Third, you can use a bit of mind and then solve it directly. And in the fourth method, you can use the telescopic series or the VN method to solve it. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you enjoyed this video, then like this video and subscribe to my channel for more such videos, and thanks for watching.